Hello, and welcome back to the No Opinion News Network, where we give you the news and leave our opinions at the door. I'm your host, Chris, and this is your Friday, December 11th, Daily News Briefing. Please like and subscribe so that YouTube will recommend my videos to others. Since the COVID vaccine is tied directly to the stimulus package now, let's take a look at what happened yesterday. The Pfizer/BioNTech vaccine is one step closer to being distributed to healthcare workers and nursing home residents, as the FDA is recommending its emergency use authorization. The vote was 17-4, and this could result in the FDA approving the vaccine today. And that would trigger the distribution of the vaccine throughout the United States. If approved today, the United States would be the fourth country to approve the vaccine, and the vaccine should start to ship within 24 hours. Senator Ron Wyden, the Democrat from Oregon, has stated the latest stimulus offer from the White House, which includes a smaller stimulus check and no enhanced unemployment benefits, would be a disaster to struggling workers trying to get through the pandemic. Steven Mnuchin defended the White House proposal, saying stimulus checks would better revive the economy. He also stated, by sending out checks, we are putting money back into the economy for people. This will have an impact on creating demand, which will have an impact on creating jobs. Now, I don't have the education of Mr. Mnuchin here, but one thing I can guarantee you, $600 is nowhere near enough to stimulate the economy on the level that he's talking about. Senator Bernie Sanders and Senator Josh Hawley put together a separate $350 billion proposal that would provide another round of $1,200 stimulus checks to millions of Americans. Breaking down the two proposals that have any chance of passing, one of them for $908 billion and the other one for $916 billion, the main difference is enhanced unemployment versus $600 stimulus checks. In the $908 billion proposal, the Pandemic Relief Unemployment Insurance Program would continue for 16 more weeks after it ends at the end of this month. And there would be an additional federal supplemental unemployment enhancement of $300 a week compared to the $600 a week that was in the CARES Act. In the $916 billion plan, there is a $600 stimulus check. So we ask ourselves, where does that money come from? Unemployment would only be extended for 4 weeks in the $916 billion plan. The interesting thing here is, at this point, we are only talking about $140 billion. This proposal is funded by about $550 billion left over and not spent from the CARES Act. So in reality, add the $140 billion so that both the enhanced unemployment and the $600 stimulus checks can be included. And this bill is only for $600 billion as opposed to $2.2 trillion of the CARES Act. Everything in regards to stimulus now ties into how COVID is doing. If cases and deaths continue to rise, there should be more urgency for stimulus. If cases and deaths go down, you would expect lawmakers to feel it isn't as important to pass a larger bill. In the last 3 days, the United States had over 9,000 deaths according to Worldometers. I would think a sense of urgency is expected at this point. The stock market is also going to play into a stimulus package passing. Not only that, the federal spending bill is also coming up on a deadline. If things don't happen fast, we will be looking at a government shutdown next week. Senator Mitch McConnell has sent his people home for the weekend, so don't expect much from him until Monday. And on a side note, Mark Zuckerberg has stated that when the Facebook offices reopen next summer, employees will not be required to get the vaccine. He stated from what they can see, it won't be necessary. He did additionally say that he would be getting the vaccine. Hospitalizations in the U.S. are up again and currently at 107,258. 21,023 are in the ICU. 7,442 are currently on ventilators. The United States is currently averaging 212,969 new cases per day and averaging 2,407 new deaths per day. Worldwide, the average new daily cases is sitting at 625,017. New daily deaths average worldwide is 10,860. Here's a little bit of good news for you. 64-year-old Patrick Mertens, a custodian at Kimball Elementary School in Minnesota, was in dire need for a kidney transplant. The school had already spearheaded fundraisers to help him pay for his ongoing dialysis treatments. But even with the aid, Patrick continued to deteriorate. So his daughter, Kayla, posted a Facebook plea for potential donors to come forward. And believe it or not, someone did, and it was someone they already knew, a third-grade teacher from the same school that Patrick is a custodian. The teacher is Aaron Durga. Nice to see a little bit of positivity in today's world. And for you boxing fans out there, the heavyweight championship fight will take place tomorrow afternoon on DAZN. Anthony Joshua will be fighting against Kubrat Pulev for the IBF, WBA, WBO belts. This should be a cracking fight. I fully expect Anthony Joshua to come out fast and possibly looking for an early knockout. I just saw the press conference and it was heated. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. There will be no daily news briefing over the weekend unless there is breaking news. I will leave a link to my Facebook page for other news updates over the weekend. I want to thank you for tuning in to the No Opinion News Network. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you know when I go live or upload another video. I'm your host, Chris, and this has been your Friday, December 11th, Daily News Briefing. Have a wonderful weekend.